Welcome to Citrine Presents. My name is Yesenia and I'm one of the community resource navigators at Citrine Health. Our mission is to connect women and their families to services and resources for health and wellness. We are a nonprofit social service agency that has been supporting our community members for the last 26 years. Hi, welcome everybody to Citrine Health. I have a wonderful guest today. Her name is Porsche Thompson. She is the Children and Families Outreach Manager here for Hand in Hand. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, Porsche.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We wanted to see if you can tell us a little bit more of what you do.
Yeah, of course. So Hand in Hand is a local nonprofit. We've been serving in Snohomish County for the past 13 years. Our focus is really children and families, and we provide a really wide array of services, from after school programming to basic needs, kind of like your toiletries, personal use items, bills, utilities, food. We just kind of cover a lot. We also have a 72-hour emergency shelter that's located here in Everett. That is for children potentially initially entering the foster care system. So we kind of have our hands in a lot.
Actually, I think that's how I got to know you guys. You guys were having a kind of like a fundraiser to get kids to have, for foster kids, to have Christmas presents. And you were asking for blankets and stuff like that. And I've gotten to know Hand in Hand a little bit more, which I have loved. If you can tell us the mission for Hand in Hand for the people that don't know who Hand in Hand is.
So our mission is really to support children and families in need, through foundational Christian teachings of love, respect, and compassion. We really exist to provide hope and opportunity for children and families. And we do that by providing services focused on protection, provision, and permanence. So that's kind of how all of the programs and services we provide are married and come together. Um, our vision is really a community where children and families feel safe and supported. And our values are compassion, connection, community, and hope for all. And so while our foundational kind of founding is in Christian principles, we are open to all faiths. We serve everyone. You will not, no one will be turned away from Hand in Hand's door.
That is definitely true. I have seen that myself. Being able to see how much you have connected with the community. And let's talk a little bit more about the services that you actually have, like the programs. I've been a part of a lot of them, so I feel like people need to know a little bit more about them. For example, you guys have a lot of summer activities for the kids, after school programs. You even have like a little like get together for the women to come in and kind of educate themselves. I think that's fantastic. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we have, kind of going back to what you said, we do have several different programs and services that we offer. Through the summertime, we're going to be offering a couple of mini camps. Those are 3-day camps that'll be in July and in August. We also have what we like to call coffee hour, and those are every other Friday. And that's really just a space for speakers to come in and talk to local, it's typically moms, but it is open to everyone. And we offer all different types of information and resources there. So from anything from PUD coming in and talking to Citrine Health coming in and talking, or Letty coming in and talking. It's just about understanding that when parents are really well taken care of and have access to resources, they tend to do a better job taking care of their children, which is really what we want. That's our focus, right? We want children to be safe and happy. And we know that children, when it's safe to be so, are best with their parents. But parents need help and they need access to things like resources and educational materials and, things to help get the basic essentials so that they can raise their children well and not just be in this constant cycle of surviving. And so that's kind of that's how all of our outreach services really came to fruition, is the desire to connect people to things that are going to strengthen them and strengthen our community. And so all of the events that we do are really geared towards community. We really know that it's statistically proven that when people have a solid community, they do better in every area of their life.
Isn't it amazing to like be able to know where the resources are, be able to use them properly and be educated? Helps so much, not just by improving the child's life, but you're improving a whole generation of how they can move forward and know how to be able to be in their community. You guys have a program called Basic Needs. And the specific basic needs is the emergency boxes, finding basic stuff that you may need that people may not think of, like shampoos and conditioner and soap. Can you tell us a little bit about it, and then when it would be best for someone to contact you for it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just going back again to community and surviving versus thriving. When people don't have access to the very like basic fundamental things like shampoo and soap and food and laundry detergent and diapers and wipes, it's a lot easier to get in situations that may end up having you being involved in the child welfare system or in the criminal justice system. It's just, those are known facts. People need things to survive, and a lot of times they don't have access to them. And then it puts people in a position where they're making other decisions to get those items. We offer access to shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies. All of these things are available at our office location here in Everett. We also offer emergency food boxes, and we have rental assistance funds, utility assistance funds, all of those things. Like the financial part, there is a process to that. But because we are a small agency, we really try to be wise about the funding that we accept so that we're able to maximize the families that we're able to serve. And I know that sounds funny because it's counterintuitive for a nonprofit not to accept every single bit of funding that's available. But a lot of funding has strings attached. And so Hand in Hand prefers to be the type of agency that doesn't just go after funds that they're not going to be able to use. We want to go after funding that we're going to be able to use. A lot of the families that we serve are undocumented. And if we were to go for certain federal dollars, we wouldn't be able to serve those families. What's the point?
Yeah.
There's no point in having money you can't use.
Yeah. And I think it's also good to let people know that you have an easy way to be able to either sign up via phone or online. There is a very easy to fill out kind of, you can say application, but it's more of an informational thing you can fill out, and then it's just your name, your phone number, and then be able to set up that way. And then Hand in Hand gives you a call. They're really good at calling back, so be able to do that.
We try to make it really easy to access. We know that there are so many service barriers. We don't want our forms and things like that to be one. And we try to make our service as fast as we can. We are humans, and sometimes there are times where, there are delays, but typically it's as easy as picking up the phone and calling our outreach team or sending in a basic needs request form that you can find on our website. And then you'll either reach somebody in the office or you'll get a phone call back, and then you'll be invited to come in and just get services. The only thing that we ask for when you're getting things like food, toiletries, diapers, and wipes is ID. And that's just so we can keep track of who's coming when. Other than that, it's super straightforward. There's no income restrictions on our emergency assistance. Like the food and toiletries and diapers and wipes. So it's pretty straightforward process. When we do get into the financial things, it's a little bit different, but we still try to keep it as low barrier as possible.
Yes, you guys do a wonderful job. I really appreciate you coming in and sharing a little bit about Hand in Hand.
Thank you
We
for
will
having me.
definitely put the link of Hand in Hand at the end of the video, showing you where you can go look at their programs and be able to see their services that they do provide. And then thank you so much, Portia, for coming. We really appreciate it. It's been amazing to hear a little bit more and more about Hand in Hand.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you, Citrine Health, for having us. We appreciate you guys and all of the work that you're doing in the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Porsche Thompson, for coming and sharing what Hand in Hand is doing. I know Hand in Hand has so many services, and the beauty is that they focus on the children and the family, be able to have a good resource center, and also have a good educating center for them to be able to connect with the community. They have all kinds of basic services that you may need. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call them. They are willing to help as much as they can. Thank you so much again, Portia. It was wonderful to get to know Hand in Hand. If you haven't done it yet, please like and subscribe the video and be able to follow for any future videos. Thank you. Have a good day.